What's going on, boys and sandwich makers? It's your host, Pwn, and I'm coming here with a nice little one. EA is yet in the news again, on the wrong side of the news, again. Turns out that there's a class action lawsuit going on against them. Somebody's trying to sue at EA, and EA's like, nah, we're gonna dismiss it because we're EA. So, we'll see how this pans out. You give me your opinion in the comment section when this is all said and done. What we're looking at here is EA saying that we have incredible game, we have an incredible product coming out here at the end of the year. It's going to be amazing. People are going to love it. Put your money in now. Get it while it's hot. And they sold their stocks. The executives sold their stock at an inflated price, knowing that their game was buggy and was not going to perform to what they were saying. So what they're being sued for, what they're being, I guess, what they're claiming they're being sued for, is that they knew the game was broken, they knew it was not what they were promising it was going to be, so they want to go at them for this, which is fully understandable. I would be pissed off too if somebody promised me something and I put $1 million of my dollars into it and it came out like that. So us as the consumer, as the people that buy and play their game, we've been upset with a lot of the bugs, the patches, the crashing, the one-hit kill issues, the DLC breaches, all kinds of problems, and they're going at them for this, knowing that they released their game, that they were trying to sell it and pitch it, knowing that there was going to be no way that this game was going to be in working condition by time it's released. And 2 months later, it is still nowhere near being finished and fully working. So all these big investors and money guys, these stockholders are like, you took advantage of me, EA, and I don't like that. So now they're putting their foot down. And they also went in there and threw in the fact that Battlefield 4, some of their projects, some of DICE's projects, had to be put on hold just to fix their game. This is proof. This is well-known knowledge. The news, the headlines, everything about Battlefield 4, if you search right now, is a negative review on how it's been just an abysmal, horrible launch. It has been the most embarrassing launch for a video game that I have ever seen. One-hit kill bugs, netcode issues, crashing. I mean, and with no end in sight, I can't blame it, the average person being pissed at this game knowing they put money into it. I couldn't even imagine how pissed I would be if I put millions of my dollars into it, and it came out as sloppy as it did. So basically, these stockholders got the dick. They're not happy with it. And it's well above common knowledge that people know that EA didn't just dribble on the seat. They straight out dumped on the lid. So, where it stands right now, EA has released a very, very, very flawed product. I think they wanted to release it. I mean, I would understand why they would have released it bugged. But knowing that, you know, there's money involved, someone somewhere got screwed over, and now they're going to have to pay the price. Do you think this is going to be something that's going to pull through? Do you think this is going to happen? Because I think EA was trying to make as much money as possible, which makes sense from a business standpoint. Everybody knows the deadlines. They should have known that if they weren't going to make the deadline every year at the same time these games come out, everyone knows the deadline. They should have hired more people to make sure it did come out flawlessly, and they didn't. So there was a lot of irresponsibility, a lot of douchebaggery afoot, and it was just kind of really, really shameful and embarrassing that a company of this stature, these companies of this caliber, have released such a poor product and have yet to fix it in the time frame already. So it's just been a joke, and a lot of people are upset. A lot of people that have money in it are going after these guys. So we don't know if it's going to be fully claimed quite yet. Somebody needs to step up and is like, yeah, let's make this happen. Let's get their ass. EA is just going to consistently defend itself. There's a very good chance it could get thrown out, but I mean, I would fight for my money too. So the way this looks is very, very, very crazy. I mean, a lot of faith in investors and stockholders and stuff like this. The business world is now seeing about how shady and unstable EA can honestly be. Again, it goes back to reputation and credibility, and this is not a good thing for them in the end. Stocks did bounce back after they did clarify that they weren't putting all of their projects on hold. DICE is still going to go through with Mirror's Edge and Battlefront. They said that those are going to be on effect, but they could just be lying again. But they're saying that those are not affected by this, but they are just halting the expansions of Battlefield until they can get it fully working, which is completely understandable to me, and which is something that they should do. Upon announcing that and clarifying that, their stocks did, in fact, raise back up. But what I'm saying is there is a lot of problems to be had right now. There are a lot of upset people, consumers, everything right now. So, as it stands, Battlefield 4 has been a very, very embarrassing launch for them. It just seems just an infliction upon their whole company. And a lot of people are upset. Even DICE has pointed the finger at EA a few times. So things just don't look like there's a lot of communication or trust between the two companies right now. Everything seems a little bit rocky. It seems like things are just downhill, and one thing is just happening one after another, plaguing the entire game and release. And this just seems to be one of the other things that's just rearing up in front of them, saying, hey, we got you. give me what's promised to me, and I won't have to dropkick you in the face with a spatula. So, seems like things are heating up a little bit. EA is still getting negative release, negative press for what's going on around Battlefield 4. So what do you think is going to happen? Do you think this is going to fulfill? Do you think they're going to go through with this claim? Do you think it's going to happen? And what do you think is going to be the future of Battlefield and DICE and EA and how it's going to work for them business? Because this was a very, very rocky release. Tell me down below. Give me your predictions. See the future and put it in the comment section below. Thank you guys for your time. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Be sure to subscribe for more daily Battlefield 4. I will catch you guys tomorrow. Stay moist, ladies and gentlemen.